This can't be the.
I don't know. Are you ready? Can't hear you.
Are we all ready?
Yeah, I switched over.
Okay. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons with this group, finding themselves on a planet similar, eventually learned the same from a spiderling. They learned the name of a scout. That was Kentanox's old planet. Talking to this spiderling, talking to Scout, he explained how he had been given a task by the mother, who had not spoken to anybody in a couple years now. No, sorry, a couple months now. When they had heard her voice every day, they didn't believe him, and so they kicked him out, only saying he could return if what he heard came true. Bringing you guys back, being what he got the task to do to bring you there. He brought you into the village where you saw many different types of people who had varying alterations to their body of spider likeness. Spider centaurs, people with simply the triangular irises, some with slight fangs, some with spider heads, multiple variations of these people. You talked to the elders, and through conversations with Knox, with that Kent had with them, they realized that you were the somebody you were realized you were somebody very important to the mother, and you were trying to find her. So they planned to give you all an escort to help bring you to where you and everybody else believe might be where she, or at least give you an escort to where you're trying to go, whether that's where she is or not. As you all went into the city, waiting for the escort to be prepared, a dwarvish gentleman comes out from the crowd. John is just able to see him, but is not able to block the knife that goes into Knox's body, rips his body in half, killing Knox. Kent tries to revive, but in the midst of casting the spell, doesn't feel a soul in the body to bring it back. John, in his anger, grabs the knife. A knife that you would think easily picked up by somebody like John, but just barely, with every muscle straining in his body, is able to pick the knife up, which allows Brenham to feel the intense magical energy that was forcing itself into the ground to hide itself. Dispelled the magic on the knife, which launched Knox's soul back into his body, allowing Kent to be revived. John also grappling the dwarf and chokeholding him unconscious, then doing the pickup of the knife. The oracle, one of the oracles came to you, uh, worried about what happened. Another spiderling in the area wrapped up the dwarf in webbing, and the oracle brought the dwarf away, as well with the other guards, giving you all time to rest for a moment after the intense situation and allowing you to interrogate whenever you would like.
Well, ain't that something?
Okay, so where are we at again? Where are we
You're
currently?
you are in the middle of the city that was. Hold on, I have it. You're in the middle of a city in the Undermountain Bunker.
Right.
The underground passageway beneath a large set of mountains that used to be a civilization, turned into a bunker during the war with the spiders, and is now being used as a home base for these spider people.
I was meaning we're in the base.
You are like probably like relative to it, like you're maybe only about a fifth of the way through it from the entrance you came from, like from where you entered.
Okay. I believe Nox is still just kind of on the ground, just hanging out. Still kind of, he's certainly struggling, just. I mean, he literally just died a moment ago, so
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
he's still just kind of laying there, just like staring at the ceiling.
You know, Nox deserves some intense floor time right now.
No kidding.
And there is kind of a crowd around you right now. Like they're like not really close by. Like the nearest person is maybe like 20 feet away, but there is kind of a crowd still kind of near you guys. Like some people looking at each other like quiet whispers. People unsure of what you guys are going to do, what's going to happen.
I suggest we get out of the way at the moment to a more secure area.
Yes.
Yeah, that would
You all
probably
right?
be for the best. That's what Ken says.
You what?
Nox, what about you?
um, yeah, that would probably be good. I think. What was your question?
Don't worry about it. And John will just kind of scoop up Ken and just like like as easily as possible. He's just like, all right, now where the hell are we going?
Uh, did anybody say anything about a place for us to rest at? Or
They did not, but there are still like a few guards that are nearby. Um, like there's a few guards like talking both amongst the crowd, like just keeping an eye on the crowd to make sure nothing else happens. A few like walking, talking people, seeing what they saw, seeing what like if anybody recognized the dwarf.
okay. Uh can Brenham go up to one of the guards and be like, "Is there a place where you can kind of just chill for a little bit after all that?"
Yeah, you walk up to this guy who has a spider head. He turns to you from talking to this. Like he turns to you after talking to these few people and goes, "Oh yes, here, follow me. I can bring you to a guardhouse, and I can have some people step outside, so you will have the room private to yourself. If
Thank
need
you.
be, there will be healing supplies and armaments if you may need any."
Thank you very much. That would be greatly appreciated. Come on.
He leads you down to this. It's not really a building, as because it's built into the wall. It's a door with 2 windows on either side, so that this is the only entrance into this armory slash like guard hall. Brings you inside. There is a open area directly in the center in front of the door. To the right, there is a number of weapons in pairs, because of the multiple people with multiple arms. To the front, there is all of like the healing supplies. To the right is all the weapons. Directly in front of you guys, at the other side of this open room, is a bunch of like healing supplies. No potions, just like gauzes, bandages, healing salves. And to the left side is a lot of like training dummies in a lot of like training section for connection of this big open space. The guard looks at you and goes, I will stand outside and I will get some other people to stand with me. The door you came in is the only entrance into this space.
Thank you very much.
And he steps out of the door.
Okay, well, that was a lot.
That was.
No kidding.
I'll look for like a nice enough place to set down Kent.
In like the medical equipment area, there is a few like cushioned tables with a more humanoid available shape to be rest on.
Just
Nice. It's a very nice silk fabric.
Knox is just like still like kind of collecting himself, but like he just looks tired. And like the necrotic scars like along his like face don't help him with that either.
What?
no, you're good.
I was just gonna ask real quick. What time is it? Relatively at?
You got here around the middle of the night.
Okay.
Or as nightfall was happening. So as of right now, it's probably the middle of the night.
Okay. Continue.
Probably rest up to some degree.
What exactly happened again?
Well, we were walking through town, and then this dwarf fella slid a knife into your chest, and it kind of just dropped to the floor. I tried to lift it up, the heaviest thing I ever damn lifted. And
I would say so. It kind of had the weight of your. I believe, if what I was sensing is correct, it had the weight of your soul in it.
Why?
So
and then Brenham casted some kind of magics. And then soul popped out. Nox put the soul back in your body. I choked the motherfucker out. He got shipped off to somewhere, and well, here we are.
yeah. Whatever happened to the knife?
If you guys wanted to keep it, you could.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not letting that shit out of my sight right now.
Honestly, that's very fair.
I'm
a little dangerous.
not going to show it like be like,
Yeah.
oh, would you like to see the knife that killed you? I'm like keeping it stowed on my person, but I'm keeping it on me. So
Yeah.
like
I would definitely say Nox is probably, especially because Nox is currently on 1 hit point. So Nox is definitely out of it right now. So if you want, you would have the capability to like pass it off if you wanted to have somebody take a close look at it. Like if you wanted, I've been saying if you wanted to pass it to Bredham, since he's the one who would probably have the very best chance at figuring it out.
Yeah.
What? Hey, John. Once Knox falls asleep.
Yeah.
Could I? Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Awesome.
So, why did they do that? Was there a reason?
We will get to that very, very soon. Right now, you need some rest.
Why don't you want to tell me?
It's not that we don't want to. I don't want to tell you. It's more so the fact of he's in jail at the moment. We're assuming, and you are currently still very, very injured. I only wish the best. And it is currently, looking at an invisible watch right now, very, very late.
Out of character question to the DM. If I remember correctly, he slid the knife in. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And it was essentially like, I need to make sure that the prophecy doesn't happen or some bullshit like that.
I can't remember exactly what he said.
Because it was something along the lines of little dude. I can't remember little dude's name. Scout. Scout
Yes.
was like, I heard her talking about these 4 people that are going to show up and then everything's going to be better. And everyone's like, oh, stop putting that false hope in people. And then he was like, I'm going to stop that prophecy from happening. So help me God. Because I stabbed him. He's like, do what you want. I've already won.
Yeah, like I remember that like something was mentioned about we think he was going to go after Kent instead of Knox, but obviously they look exactly the same.
I don't think he stated what
yes.
You just heard do what you want, like you just heard essentially the do whatever, I've done what I need to.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he did say like he killed everybody. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's why we think
you
he was
got
going to
partial
go for
questioning
Kent instead of Knox.
And he did make the comment about how he had killed everyone, and that is what led you guys to like believe he was probably going to go for Kent, but since they look identical, he hit Knox instead. And that's one of the reasons why they were like, because all the guards were like, we have no fucking clue why this just happened.
Yeah.
So they were like, if anybody's going to have the capability of questioning them best, it's going to be the guys who might have an idea of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. But Knox just kind of rubs his head and like his forehead and is just like, fine, we can talk about it tomorrow then.
I am sure we will all still be here by then, and I am sure that he will still be out cold. Thanks to John.
Okay. Okay. Knox just kind of like, just takes like gets into a position so that he can like at least like kind of just rest and lay down for a moment.
Yeah, you were like laid down on this table, and it's kind of like the closest thing I can think of is it's similar to like a dentist chair where it's like laid back, but it's cushioned because it's meant to have an injured person laid back, laying on this cushioned table, so that way while the doctor can do doctor things, they can still be comfortable. But it's not like you're laying straight flat like a normal hospital bed. It's like more human shaped, like humanoid shaped, and there's other tables that are for like the more spider shaped and the spider centaur shapes. But this one, it's honestly quite comfortable. It's a very nice fabric that you are laying on. They have a whole lot of silk here.
Wonder why.
I guess it's just a very prosperous area.
Yeah, somebody discovered silkworms and they just made more.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
These guys go into like business of making bedding. Ooh.
rest up. Okay.
Yeah, Nox definitely just like he definitely falls asleep quickly, I would imagine. Like just since he's already just so exhausted from the ordeal. Meanwhile, Kent in the corner freaking out.
So, are you guys going to leave Kent here to rest? Are you going to leave somebody here to watch him?
I'm not leaving his side.
Okay, so you're gonna sit here and rest with him. Like sit here, let him rest, watch him.
Yes.
Do you guys all want to stay and
Yes.
take a long rest and do watches?
Yeah.
I'm apt.
Yeah.
John is on edge right now.
Yeah. We don't know if he was alone.
I already don't have a solid grasp of magic shit. And there's this knife that yanks a soul out of a motherfucker, and it's the heaviest thing I've ever fucking lifted.
So,
I'll hand the knife
yeah.
off to.
Yeah, I was about to say, before the watches happen, you hand the knife to Brenham. Brenham, if you would like to
Thank
make a Arcana check for me.
Alrighty. This is my Arcana dice. Let's see what happens with that. You know what? We're about to go to sleep anyway. 1 luck point won't hurt. Ooh. 22.
Looking at it, you can tell.
Never mind. Sorry, I didn't realize I actually used all my luck points. So that's a 17 instead. I remember what the first one was.
17. Still enough to tell you that the spell was Soul Jar, and it was baked into the knife. Now, typically, Soul Jar, is a thing cast on yourself. But when brought onto this knife, the blade acted as the target, and the handle acted as the bridge to where on the base there's nothing there, but you see an empty slot for a crystal of some kind that you remember watching shatter when you cast Dispel Magic. So most likely what happened was when the knife got stabbed in, Nox was chosen as the target of the spell. It was then bridged along the handle into a crystal that was set into the bottom of the handle and held it there, and that's what made the knife so heavy, was the fact that it had, like, because the spell was both bringing the soul through it while also you keeping it as like the whole knife as a battery and storage point for the soul. So it was both the selector, bridge, and storage.
Okay.
And so because it was so heavy, like because it had the soul, that's what made it so heavy. And because the reason when people are buried, they're like superstitious things about when people are buried and things with their souls. When the soul then got close to the ground, the magic that was connected to it was almost being absorbed into the ground.
Okay. Is there any magic still retained within the knife? Or is it
No,
now just a knife?
it is completely inert right now. If you to reenact it, to reinstate it, you would have to find another crystal to set into the base, You don't, if you, with a 17, you don't know what kind you would need. And you would also need to expend the same spell slot as the spell. Because all of the runes are already there, you wouldn't need to have the spell. You would just need to put the spell slot into it to recharge it.
Okay. All right. Um, After looking at it for a little bit, um, Brendan will hand it back over to John and say, it looks like it's inactive now. Like it shouldn't. It's just a knife. The remnant. There's no remnants of any magic on it or anything like that on it anymore. Um, it can be used technically to do it again, I think, but that would take a lot of work. I would still hang on to it right now, and I bet Gorthanek will
Absolutely.
want to get a look at that.
I'm not letting this fucking thing out of my sight.
I don't blame you. All right. Well,
Who's going to take first watch then?
I will volunteer.
All right.
I'm ready to roll. I have 173 health and like almost all of my bullshit. So I'm ready.
Go ahead, make your perception check.
Uh Doorway into the room.
It is a closed door.
It is a closed door. Okay,
Yes.
Cool.
You know that you were told that guards are stationed outside of the door.
Okay, I still don't fully trust anything right now. 19 for my perception.
Would you at any point creep over to the door and try to peek out, or peek out one of the side windows? Because there are circular windows on either side of the door.
I don't think I'd like creep forward and peek out. Like I understand. Like I am here and John's trying to make it like kind of obvious that he is actively watching and keeping like a sentry's watch to deter people. It's like the protected by ADT security sign in somebody's front lawn.
Yeah.
Like he's not trying to be subtle about any of this. He'll like walk up to the window, like stare out, look around,
You
walk
walk up.
by.
You walk to the window, and just kind of your presence. The first thing you see when looking out, is about 5 guards, heavily armored with heavy weapons. The center of the 2 on either side of the one in the center are mostly humanoid shaped with various spider-like effects. Very decorated armor. The one in the center is a mixture. They have the spider body, spider centaur, like the humanoid form, but they have 8 arms. The top 2 arms have spears. The bottom 2 arms have small hand shields, and the middle 2 arms have short swords. They all of the weapons look very well created. They, from this angle, uh it seems like they might be enchanted, but this guy looks like a very well decorated, very strong soldier. And those are the 5 directly in front of the door. Past that is another set of 15, creating another secondary ring, basically as a front line for the main force. And you see further out in front, one of the oracles, the oracle I was speaking to before with the spider head, talking with other guardsmen. You can't make out what they're saying, but you can just see them talking. And as you like come to the window, he looks and sees you and just kind of gives a nod and then just continues his whole thing.
All right. Well,
But otherwise, your shift goes perfectly fine. Who is next shift? Who is next watch?
I will wake up Branham.
I will say Kent will probably still have been awake during that shift. Just like writing, like trying to write stuff down, but having a difficult time like focusing.
If you like to, would you make the active check for a perception check, or would you be just sitting to the side?
No.
All right, Brenham, go ahead and make perception check.
Once once Brennan wakes up, they'll probably just uh look over and see Ken, just like, have you been awake this whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
I am sure that you need some rest too.
It's a little difficult to rest after that.
Glancing over at Knox, he seems to be resting just fine right now. He got the brunt of it.
Physical exhaustion's an entirely different beast.
True, but mental exhaustion still needs a little bit of rest to help. I'm not saying you need to go to sleep now. I'm just simply saying a little bit would be just fine. We have been traveling all day.
He's like
Just think about
fiddling
it.
with the pen in his like the pencil in his hand, just like fiddling with it as you're talking, like if sleep finds me, I will certainly give it a try.
I don't like that.
If sleep's fine me,
Loud bell ring sound. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Go for it. All right. Well, in that case, since I have a I have a slight DM question.
I have a
Would
slight DM answer.
would I be able to use my magical weapon, my magical violin thing,
Yeah,
that thing.
your blessing.
Blessing, that's the word. Would I be able to use that as Song of Rest?
What
Because
is song?
Song of Rest is the bard thing where I can play music and then you gain the benefits of a short rest from that, essentially, or you get the hit die from it, which I know that Kent isn't hurt, I don't think, but a little bit of soothing music, just as a little flair.
Yeah, you could use. I mean, it's
Just as
simply yeah. You can
just as that way I'm not the one doing it. It's just like Song of Rest
yeah.
there.
Beginning of
That's
second
me
level, you
happening
use
in the
soothing music or variation to help revitalize wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit, if they regain hit points by spending dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regain extra hit points, and the dice and the extra hit points you give increases by your level.
Yeah, so long story short, it's more of a flair thing than an actual
Yes,
doing thing.
I would say yeah. You can easily like have that kind of going to the side, just having like a soothing melody.
Yeah, long story short, there's now a soothing little melody going on for both Kent and Knox while he sleeps, as just a little bit of, you know, little bit of nice music playing in the background to at least try and soothe the mind a little bit.
And thankfully, spectral violin strings can't snap.
That would suck.
That would be unfortunate.
Um,
All right.
so yeah, you
Yep.
have that thing. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, cool.
2.
5.
Do you also go look out the window?
I was planning on poking out of the door. So I talked to the guard for a second, but
You go over and like push the door open. With a 5 perception check, you accidentally smack it into the back of him, and he like
sorry.
he instinctually turns and like he's starting to point the spear, but then he like in the middle of the instinctual turn like stops and like stopping his own instinct to like defend from a sudden surprise attack, and then brings the spear back and goes, "What can I help you with?"
Sorry. I just wanted to quickly ask and see if you had heard anything, if anything had been a little suspicious is all.
We are keeping you safe while you do all your business. Stay in there as long as you may need. Rest as long as you may need. The culprit is currently held in custody. He has refused to speak of anything.
Well, hopefully, given a few hours, we can help with that, if that would be fine.
Greatly appreciated.
And greatly
Please
appreciated to you too.
keep with your rest. We will keep watch and ensure nothing gets through.
Thank you very much. Sorry about hitting you with the door, by the way. And he closes the door.
It's fine. And he turns back, you close the door. But your watch also goes perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You don't have a person for a third watch unless Kent wants to stay up the whole time, in which you will get a point of exhaustion.
With the music, like whenever you come back, like you do see that like Kent has fallen asleep, like with the book like still in his hand.
Good. Kind of both of a like good on him, but also glad I thought of that. Cool. Good. Um uh if Brennan were to wake up John, would John still get like a short rest?
You get a short rest.
And John hasn't done anything, to my awareness.
I haven't done jack shit.
He would get a short
And
rest.
and on top of that, I am a fighter, which is inherently a short rest character.
Yeah,
he wouldn't get a point of exhaustion. Is what I'm.
he would get a short. I would say
I'd be
I would give him a couple
Would he
more
get a-
hours before a point of exhaustion. He would need
Okay.
like the full at least like the 6 to 8 hours, like the REM sleep, letting body like fully recharge. He got a
Okay.
good portion with 4 hours, so like he would obviously be able to gain benefits of short rest. But I would maybe give him a couple, like maybe 12, 15 hours before I would say 12 hours before he would have to either short rest again, which if he short rested again, it would be a constitution saving throw to not get point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Because of who John is inherently, the first time is a guaranteed he can stay awake because of who John is.
Yes.
That's fair.
I'm
Alright,
a military man.
In that case, Brennan will go over to John and wake him up. Like, hey,
Yeah. What's up?
I just want to double check with you. I think we are in a very, very safe position right now. I checked with the guards, and nothing seems to have happened at all. Everything seems to be fine. So
That's good.
I figured you would want to know that if you wanted to continue sleeping, or whether it is your choice or not to continue watch. That is up to you.
Yeah, I'll take watch. Get some rest.
All right. But I do think we are in a very safe position. The fellow outside is a little scary.
I thought we were in a safe position, and a knife got shoved in someone's chest, and their soul got ripped out.
Fair point. Good night. You can't really argue with that. Like,
You really can't.
like, hey, I
really
think we're
can't.
safe. We thought we were safe a
You're
few
safe.
hours ago.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Fuck.
So go ahead and make a second perception check for me.
26.
26. Again, you just kind of like shadow in the fucking window. Like, there's definitely like, at this point, the crowd, like, there's still all the guards are there. The front end guards, like the 15 at the front, have changed out. But the 5 guards that are staying in front of the door are the same. They are the same people. And you can tell, because of your rank and your lifestyle and what you've lived, these people have spent so long like training and getting this shit figured out, and were probably a part of the taking over of the planet. These are war people. They are not faltering, though they have been awake for who knows how long. Like, and throughout your watch, they stay stock still, they stay at the attention, they stay ready. You are ghost in the fucking window watching the street.
I was to say, John, like typically John tries to like he understands his appearance and tries to be like softer with people, like a gentle smile, all that. John is deathly serious at this point. Typically it's like hidden by his helmet and his armor and everything. But like if anyone like looks in the windows and makes eye contact with him, it's just
And the thoroughfare is continuing. A few people like look over at the guards. You do see like one person who's just like a merchant on a stall on the opposite side of the street is talking to some people, is like just looking over at the guards just because like you see in his face there's no ill intent. He is just like looking at these guards and then sees you out of the corner of his eye and then looks, and you watch like full, like all the stages of despair and grief wash over as he like feels like he sees death staring at him, and he just like for a half second goes and just hard looks away.
no reaction from John.
You have scared the shit out of somebody, a random dude. But that's just the price you have to pay.
That is the price you have to pay for a bit of peace of mind. All right. I assume it goes uneventful.
Oh, very uneventful. And at the end of your watch, Knox sleeping for the full 12 hours. Kent, I will say, is able to get a long rest. Everybody's able to get a long rest except for John, who gets the short rest. I'm assuming you hadn't lost any health.
Me?
Yes.
I'm down 9 health.
Well, if you use a hit dice to heal up, you will gain an extra 1d10 because of Brenham.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yay! I'm level 15. The first time I ever used Song of Rest.
Yay!
I forgot that happened because
No,
it
that's
takes short
fair.
rests.
No, that's very, very fair. As a longtime D&D, as a longtime 5e player, that's very, very fair. Yeah. Based off of the bonus D10 alone, I'd go back to full.
All right. You feel rested as you can. Everybody else feels quite rested. whenever you all collect yourselves, if there was anything you guys would like to say or do before you exit the room, go ahead, say or do.
John, it like a revenant, hasn't like if anyone like quietly wakes up, they see John wordlessly like a revenant between each window, looking out, stopping to listen, and then resuming. Like he's on a warpath, go figure.
Yeah, I'd say maybe Kent wakes up before Knox. But like as Kent wakes up and sees you pacing, uh, he just like stands up and is like, um, John, are you? I'm assuming everything's been okay then?
As good as it can be. I trust you slept well.
As well as someone can upon knowing that someone died and it should have been me.
Yeah, that's always a rough thing to deal with. Um, I'm not gonna get into battlefield stories, but I understand where you're at.
I didn't expect this kind of guilt to hurt so much.
Survivor's guilt's a bastard.
I never felt this way about anything before, and it tears me up inside.
It'll get better.
I hope so. I truly hope so.
I know so.
He just gives you a weak smile as he like just starts collecting his things. I'm like, Knox will wake up once everyone has woken up.
Yeah.
Well-
is there any? You said this was like kind of a. This is kind of like a guard tower slash.
Yeah, it's like a
bedding
guard. It's a
slash-
guard room. There's the main area is like open, and there's dummies on one side, so it's like for people to train with weapons against the dummies. The area you're sitting in is kind of the area that has any healing salves, bandages, gauze, whatever, and then on the opposite side of the dummies are weapons.
Okay. Um, I do have one quick question then.
One quick answer.
In the medical area, we'll say, is there any would I be able to find any like antidote for poisons, being that these are spider
Make an
plants?
investigation check.
Just in case we do find any other, big bag spiders or something. Uh, Investigation. 15.
15. I'll say, yeah, you're able to find two antidote potions. They will, when taken, like a healing potion, you can take it yourself as a bonus action or give it to another person as an action. It will clear the poison condition.
Thank you very much. Okay. If I can spell antidote, that would be helpful.
Potion acquired.
Yippee!
2.
Yay!
Um,
2 potions! Yay!
With that, all of you fully rested, most of you fully rested, one of you able to deal with it. You gather your things, get ready. Give a slight knock on the door just so they are aware. Open up the door. As you step out, the spider centaur standing there, head is turned and looking at you. Goes, "I hope you all had slept well."
Yes, thank you very much once again.
As well as one can.
Or whenever you would like, we'd be more than happy to escort you to the cell in which the prisoner is being held. At any point when traveling through the city, we will be escorting you to ensure nothing like that is to happen again.
Most appreciated. Is that what we want to do? Just head straight there?
I'd like to.
Sure.
He bows slightly and goes, "Then please, follow me." He turns, steps forward. You guys begin to follow the other four, kind of creating the perimeter, two in the back corners, kind of creating like a star shape around you guys. And as you walk through, like some people, some people are looking at you, as one outsiders and hearing the gossip of what happened, but not the majority. Only about like 35% are looking at you. The other 65% are looking at the spider centaur leading. Either like you, John, recognize this because during one of the times during your campaigns, you had visited a town that you had saved for a celebration, and people gave you the same looks as, "This is the warrior we've heard about.
Yeah.
This is him. This is the guy." And you're seeing that on this person. You're like, "Oh, so that's what it looks like on the outside." But eventually he leads you to this another door in the side of the wall, more towards the center of the city, weaving through the housing district, more shopping areas, the residential, commercial, all the different sections until leading to this wall, which has a massive 350-foot half circle, guards posted on the end. On the edge of that half circle is a secondary wall. You guys go through this gate on the outside of the half circle that leads to this door. The door having two decorated guards standing on either side. Them seeing the spider centaur like straighten up even more. He like kind of leans in. There is no conversation as he is speaking mentally. And eventually they kind of step to the side. He walks through the door. The rest of you follow into this massive hallway that has kind of some open cells, some closed cells with just a small window to see in. And eventually, in walking down to the end of the hall, he brings you to this one cell where there is two more guards standing on either side. He turns around and goes, "The culprit is currently within this cell. The only way in is through this door. The only way into here is through that door. And the only way through that door is through the guards surrounding it. We will be in this hallway in case he manages to do something. If you would like any of us in there, we'd be more than happy to stand in there with you. But if you would like to have a private meeting, we would also understand."
I don't think we require any company. Now, it seemed like you guys knew the reason for why this man stabbed me.
No, we do not.
And he's not talking to the guard. He's turned to John and Brenham at this point.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't say that.
Well,
You thought you were the other and took a stab in the dark, as it were. Hated him for, quote, killing everyone.
Okay.
John's gonna quietly just like make his way towards the cell at this point.
So John is first. What is the marching order going into the cell?
Kent plans on going in next.
All right. Will Brenham or Knox be next?
Knox is planning on coming last.
right.
Brennan will make sure that Knox actually does go in, though. So, come on.
So is it going to be Brenham Kent, or sorry, John Kent, Brenham Knox?
Mm-hmm.
And Brenham is kind of like dragging him by the front of the shirt to make, or like
Not-
over the
not
shoulder,
dragging, not dragging, but like double and triple checking that Knox is directly behind him.
Yeah, Knox is definitely like he's coming in. It's just he's like it's the hesitation of like you know just learning like what the intention was of this guy actually stabbing him.
Then everybody
Like he-
would see.
Yeah.
John, you walk in, you see this dwarf still wrapped in the webbing, in the middle, like of the floor, or not in the middle of the floor, like on the floor against the back wall. Kent, you walk in. As you walk in, his smile that he has that you see John kind of fades a little bit. And then Brenham, as you walk in with Knox behind, the faded smile short then turns into slight confusion. But then he quickly like goes back into just like he hides it, trying to go back to a neutral expression. He just goes, "What are you wanting from me?"
Well, I'm sure you already know. Answers.
And what makes you so sure that I'm willing to give them?
Because I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna make you wish you were dead.
I've died once already, in a way I'm sure you couldn't comprehend.
Oh, I'm sure. But I know how to make people's lives hell.
Oh, you're not the only one in your group. Like looks between Kent and Knox.
Kent has like a smile like slowly spreading on his lips. It doesn't look like fully intentional. It's almost like instinctual, but he's just like
I didn't realize there were two of the bastards.
Yeah, and you failed to kill one. Bravo.
Should have done your research.
The one you would have wanted to kill was me.
You just got lucky. You know it.
You just got unlucky. Now, John will start walking over Are there more of you?
Make an intimidation check.
$15. Do I use strength or is this charisma?
Strength.
21.
He'll like look at you for a moment and just goes, "Well, I'm not exactly magically inclined, so make of that as you will."
I was asking if you were part of a group, not if you had fucking magic.
How do you think I got the knife?
Yeah, you don't seem bright enough to get it yourself.
Still able to use it when you try and stop me, though.
Stabbing somebody's easy work.
It should be easily able to be stopped.
And yet you ended up stabbing someone that didn't even deserve it.
Both of you probably deserve it.
First of all, you're just factually incorrect at that point. Second of all, goading me is not going to work because I already came in here with the intention of hurting you. I assume I wasn't stripped of weapons. I was
No, you
never
are not.
informed that. Yeah, I was never informed that I was.
You have your full kit.
Yes. I will brandish the blade. I will turn it into a dagger because I can shape change
yes.
it, correct? Can I guess where his hand is? At least one of them.
He's currently like up against the back of the wall. With how you see the shoulders are positioned, his arms go behind his back, and he's like pressed up against the wall.
All right. I'm going to palm his head like a basketball and just watch your step. Lean down. Cut a single hand free so that I can see it.
Second. All right. You are able to cut like you're
Like it's not like free. I just want to cut like a slice
Yes.
so I can see his hand.
You can see his hand.
Nice. I'm going to grab one of his fingers as tightly as I can, and I'm going to slowly start bending it.
As you slowly start to bend, him just kind of smallly laughing under his breath as you slowly push it further and further and further. The laughing gets more choked and like agonizing until it gets just too far. The finger can't handle it, and very slowly, it's like you're pushing. The finger's not moving, but you know the finger is changing because you're pushing slowly harder until there is the snap as you snap one of his fingers. And he screams out, "Ah! I don't see how breaking my fingers is going to help you so much."
Well, if you continue being a smartass, you're going to eventually lose the hand. So, tell me, are there going to be more attempts on our lives?
He'll take a moment, like just breathing, and just maybe. I don't know how many other pissed off people there are that your friend has accrued.
Where did you get this knife?
Magician never reveals all his secrets.
Yeah, I figured as much. But it's difficult to do tricks with a broken hand now, isn't it? I'll wrap my like
Yeah.
the full entire hand around the next finger.
You slowly continuing to push and push the same.
I won't break this one yet. This is
You're just
applying credit. This is the I've done it before. I will do it again.
You just kind of like have it at that balance point right before, like right after the finger stops moving, but right before the pressure is starting to press somewhere else besides moving the finger.
Yes.
Right on that bridge point. And he's like kind of wincing so slightly, just well, you gotta ask a question before you start the torture. Make it mean something at least.
I've been asking questions and you've been dodging them. Now, where did you get the knife?
I got it a long while back after I first saw your friend. I'm assuming right when you got in, you guys looked very confused. I think he saw me, but that was whenever there was only one of them. I was really not expecting two.
Sorry, the timeline for me is not making sense.
During the first couple of sessions with
Yes.
OG crew,
Yes.
Knox or Kent, while they were still connected, saw this guy.
I do
Okay.
remember seeing this guy because I had remembered it because I was like, oh no, that's definitely someone from our past.
He saw him.
Okay.
He
Okay.
disappeared, and Kent didn't do anything to follow or figure out anything, and so all of his shit has been happening without the knowledge.
Okay. So when we first showed up to the prime plane, not
Yes.
the one we're currently on.
Yes, when you first showed up to the main plane. To the
Okay.
That far back?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was like, when we got here, there were two of them.
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
how
thinking-
he fucked that one up.
And then I was thinking, like what? When the OG crew started like doing separate stuff, it's like
It was
no,
really
they were
far
still separated
back.
then.
Where the OG crew was the only crew.
Okay.
Okay.
A deep pull.
By the
Yeah.
way, where's that elven fellow? I thought I saw another one. Tyler.
Right.
Yeah, at hearing that, like, Nox slightly flinches at that, like,
Oh, did I struck a nerve?
Maybe. Snap.
Oh,
Ah!
damn, John, you beat me to it.
Now, you can stop being a smartass and save the rest of your hand. Or, you do have two of them. Now, tell me, where did you get the knife?
I already told you a long time ago when I first saw you. Cost a pretty penny, I'll say that.
From who?
I don't know the name, I just put in a request for an item. Got delivered to me. I don't know their headquarters. Some organization makes secret items. Have right connections, you can get whatever you want. I could set you up.
So if you can set him up,
you could set me up with some mighty fine information.
I could set you up with a person to talk to. That's it, but they only take the request and bring it to the proper people. They don't do the enchanting. It's a pipeline system.
I wouldn't know. John, the character, wouldn't know the fancy words I'm trying to say. God, fucking, because it's obfuscation. You ask one person who goes to the person they know. They go, "Hey, I need this. Don't ask any further questions." The person goes, "Okay." It's obfuscation. But John doesn't know the word obfuscation.
I didn't even know that word either.
I didn't either. So,
God damn.
Yeah, like I said, John wouldn't know it.
If you said that, none of us would be like, ah, yes.
yes, yep.
Oh, absolutely. So you're telling me you go to people you don't know, you ask them for something, and they get it to you.
Precisely.
There isn't even like an organization name they go by.
Well, if they named themselves something, it'd be easier to track them. Being an underground organization with a name just is asking for trouble. You
Then
don't
how
want
do
to
you
tag
find
your
them?
crime. Have the right connections.
You know, you make a mighty tempting offer. But there is not a chance in any hell I could possibly be sent to that I'm willingly going to let you out of these mines. So how would one contact these people?
See, that's not how this works. If you want something from me, I get something from you. That's a simple deal, isn't it?
Oh, you get your life. It's a simple deal, isn't it?
May I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
Do you feel lucky? Do you think you'd win a coin flip?
I quite often find myself to be one of the unluckiest motherfuckers.
It's no surprise you lost this coin flip then. And you see underneath the webbing on the other hand squeeze slightly, and it shrinks in. The webbing collapses as he disappears.
Counterspell?
Go ahead and roll. What level are you casting it at, I should ask first.
You know, every day I feel like I should take Mage Slayer because I could have just fucking killed this guy.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
You know what? 7th.
We'll look something up real quick.
Yes, you can counterspell magical items.
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just looking at
Okay.
the
I hope the reason why I said that was you can, right?
I don't know. I
I'm-
just wanted to mention it.
I believe you can.
Hold on, where is it? There.
You're casting at 7th. Go ahead and roll. So that is not high enough. So it's 1d20
Luck.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Luck. That's 2 lucks.
What's that reaction? I'm scared.
Free luck.
21.
21 will beat the 9th level teleport.
I used all 3 of my lucks for that. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I got a 2, a 7, and an 8.
Thank
I was like,
God you have that luck.
Okay.
As
God.
the hand squeezes, he goes to shrink in. John, like out of the corner of your eye, you just see pure magical energy, like kind of grip onto his body and rip him back to size. As he like lands back down, he goes, "Oh, you're dirty
like you-
cheaters at this game."
Looks like
Oh,
you
that's
lost the coin flip. Non-lethally, but I'm punching his fucking face.
First, that is not his only trick up his sleeve. As he realizes his teleport didn't work, you would have I will say you're able to do this as a reaction as you watch him move push his arms out, and an almost perfect seam down the back where he was bound opens up as he begins to dart through your legs.
Right. Does a... What are my bonuses? It's just strength.
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit.
Awesome. So it'd be 6 points of non-lethal bludgeoning as I just punch this motherfucker in the back of the head.
You go to punch and you like hit him in the spine as he darts through your legs. He's then going to reach into his jacket, pull out another stone, and grip it again. And you will see his body start to turn into mist as he will now Misty Step.
Can I try to cast Hold Person?
Yeah, he will make a Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
17.
He will just succeed.
Fuck.
Wait, where is he Misty stepping to?
Yeah.
We're in
Outside
a
the-
cell.
Outside the cell.
Into the hallway?
I mean, you don't know where. You just see his body turn into mist. You recognize it's Misty Step. You don't know if he's going.
I'm okay.
It's
Okay,
not
but
like
he-
100 foot by 100 foot cell. It's a smaller cell.
No.
Yeah.
I get that. So it's just like the standard corridor with cells coming down, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's on the cell at the very end of the hallway. He darted between your legs, is standing more in like the middle of the room, and is using this other stone.
I'm surprised they didn't take any items off him whenever he got put in here.
Yeah, I'm going to be reaming the guards after this.
Can
I'm
I-
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yes, you cocooned him, but you still didn't strip.
Yeah, you
Can
didn't check
I-
for him for items?
Yeah,
The guards
can
did
I
not
Misty
cocoon him.
Can I Misty Step after him?
Sure, where are you Misty stepping to?
As closely as I can get to him.
Well, he's Misty stepping out of the cell.
Yeah, he's Misty. Okay, so he's Misty stepping out of the cell as far down as the hallway as he can.
You don't know if he's going down the hallway. You just know he's Misty stepping out of the cell. There are other cells nearby. There's 2 other cells that he could go to that are within range. You know the range of Misty Step?
Yeah.
Those are the places he could go.
Okay, so I can tell that he's either in 1 or 2 cells.
You can tell he could go to the hallway, but there is guards out there that would be like, why the fuck is he out here?
Yeah.
Or one of the two cells, which would be much safer for him, but you also don't know what other person would be held in those cells.
Hmm. Okay.
Would I be able to have seen where he was looking? Because I feel like I would have been watching him.
Make a
this
perception
happen.
check.
Fine with that. Getting that out of the box. God, blessing hell, and I'm out of luck. Perception.
5. Unfortunately, you don't know which way he looked. It was like, so you were more focused on the fact that he grabbed a stone, and as he squeezed it, you watched him turn into mist, but you weren't seeing where he was looking.
Okay, in that case, I will end an act of, okay, we can't let this guy get away. I'm gonna try and Misty Step to the cell to the left. You said there was one on the left and the right?
Yes. So you missed step to the cell
Could
to
I
the left.
hold on? How was the cell like? Is it like full door with a little peephole in it, or
This cell
or it's like jail
specifically,
cells?
it's this cell specifically is like solid door. Is Misty Step needs sight.
Sight, yeah.
Correct.
That's what I've been wondering.
That's why I was
thinking-
trying to figure
Yeah.
out the layout of everything.
I'm thinking dimension door, not
It's a
Misty Step.
dimension door. Yes.
I'm thinking dimension door, not Misty Step.
Yeah, I think
And
that's why
dimension door
we were,
and dimension
we
door's
were a little
farther range.
confused. Yeah.
Yes. Dimension
was-
door is.
They were fucking. I don't know what happened. They congealed in my mind into some weird spell.
Dude, this is why I was tripped up trying to figure out the layout of the cell. I was like, he's Misty Step. Where the fuck is he going with Misty Step?
Yeah, and that's why I was like, is there a window outside?
I meant.
Congrats, bro. You're
meant
outside of the
dimension
jail.
door.
Congrats, bro. You're outside of the jail cell. Points at the 30 guards. I was like, what's his plan?
I meant.
Okay, this
dimension.
makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
Okay. So then, did he use Dimension Door or Misty Step?
He used dimension door because there is no visible.
Okay.
There's no visibility to outside of the cell. The door is closed. That's the only way into the cell. This cell has no window.
Okay. Things make sense now.
Yes.
I'm assuming I already used my reaction technically this round, so therefore I couldn't counterspell again.
Technically,
Even though technically we're not in initiative, it depends on how quickly
It's
that was.
because dimension door is an action.
Correct. And item uses or using a magical item to cast a spell is an action.
Yes. So it would have been he used the teleport. It didn't work.
Counterspell.
You counterspelled it. John swings at him as he breaks out. So John used his reaction as he darted through. New turn. Kent casts hold person, doesn't work. He pulls out another stone to cast dimension door.
Okay.
So you would have another action.
Cool. Counterspell again then.
When in doubt.
Ooh.
All right. What level?
Ooh.
Well, my only other level that... You know what? I'm not letting this fucker get out of here. 8th. We'll be fine. No.
You see the magical portal in... Sorry, he does turn into mist. The magical portal... I don't know what fucking amalgamation of spell happened in my head.
It happens to the rest of us.
The portal appears in front of him, and as he's about to run through it, the same magical hands that ripped him big then just like sewing kit grab the sides and slam it closed into just a scar in space as he just runs through, gets to the back wall, and
All
he
right,
just
are
looks
you
at you and he just goes, "What the hell's your problem? Let me out of here!"
are you out of tricks yet?
No.
You think we're just gonna
What did I
let
tell
you
you?
go?
All right. Do I get my turn?
It is you would get your turn, yes.
How far away is he?
He is about 30 feet away.
I'm going to beat him to death with hammer.
With a hammer?
I could
You
turn this
could.
into a mall. Oh, or a great club. It just like baseball bat to his knees.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm immediately closing the gap without hesitation. Sorry. He's currently... No, right, he cut out of the thing. I had, like, this mental image of him, like Larry the Cucumber, just, like, hopping along. Still wound up in the webs. Yeah, cool, I'm gonna break his arms.
All right, roll the hit.
I'm gonna make sure he can't use magic weapons again. Like, I'm going to grapple to restrain him. I can't because I don't have the fucking grappler feet. God damn it! Oh, I love 5e grapple so much. It's so useful all the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna great sword and flat and just beat him unconscious with the flat. Like, I'm gonna adrenaline surge. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker to smithereens.
All right, as you go to swing forward, his coat is going to light up as a reactionary shield happens, so he gets a +5 to his AC.
Okay.
Counterspell. No.
Already use your reaction.
I know.
Yeah.
It's 2 crits.
Okay.
Well, I crit on a 16, so like...
Yeah.
And then the other is 27.
That will hit.
Okay, cool. First 2d6, the second 2d6, and then the third 2d6.
Don't forget also your
Right, the hasted
crit.
action, so I can
And also
right,
your
and then this metric fuck ton of dice.
amount of dice on a crit amount of dice rolled is doubled.
Yes, okay, cool. I have so many more dice. I'm gonna roll for my 3 extra swings because adrenaline surge haste.
Yes.
That rolled off the tape. Those 2 of those do not hit. Does a 28 hit?
Yes. So that's
Okay,
4
cool.
hits, 2 crits.
Let's
Or
go.
no. Yeah, 4 hits, 2 crits.
John Fighter doing John Fighter thing. All right. I think this is a mini fireball. Hold up. 2, 4, 6, 8. This
I love casting
satisfies...
fireball on one guy.
This satisfies my ancient 40k orc brain of just...
I'm glad I could give that to you.
I'm gonna grab a fistful of dice and what is up with me and my crits? Okay, I reroll 1s and 2s. So far, my lowest is 1, count it, 1, 4. Let's reroll those. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's do all the doubles shit first. 10, 20, 30, 38 is 74. is 80 is 85 is 100. This is all 6 of them combined is 108 points of damage. Bludgeoning, non-lethal. As
108 points of damage.
just like swaps the greatsword to the flat and
You smack him around. He's a lot hardier than you would have expected him for somebody using such underhanded tactics. You smack him around, smashing him against the wall, like hitting him very hard. Blood running out of his nose, corner of his mouth. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, we're finally feeling serious now that I didn't get away. Well, I have plenty more tricks."
I
Think of
don't believe Nox had casted a spell or anything yet.
No,
correct. You still have
Nox
your
and Kent will have Branham still has an action. Nox and Kent also have action, reaction, bonus action if they would like to do something.
Mm.
Well, no. Kent cast Hold Person. He has a reaction, but Nox has action, reaction.
It was actually Nox that casted Hold Person.
Well, then Kent would have action, reaction.
Hmm. Okay. I had a plan with Nox. He had a spell that I forgot that I had, but Kent will come in with the mace and try to mace blast him.
All right, that's a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
I haven't mace blasted in a hot second.
Mace feels like a con save.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know I put it on the sheet. A DC flat 12 con save.
Nice.
He succeeds.
Well, shit.
At the end of...
I have an action.
No, you don't, because he's going to use some legendary actions.
Legendary actions.
How does this motherfucker have legendary actions?
Bruh.
He is going to use a legendary action to, two legendary actions. Pull out a slingshot. And as he pulls it out, you feel faint strings kind of connecting. Like you see faint strings go from yourselves to the pulley part of this slingshot. He pulls it back. As he lets go, I need everybody to make strength saving throws.
Oh, great.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm great at those.
Oh, I am phenomenal at these fucking things. 24.
You'll succeed.
Let's
19?
go.
You will fail.
Oh,
I have a +1.
that bodes well.
Well, I'm pretty sure Kent and Nox both fail.
Alrighty. I'll just roll these multiple times. I didn't get my dice out because I honestly wasn't. I mean, I was expecting the 9th level teleport to do something, but oh well.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry for me. Be sorry for you.
Hey, Audrey, can you unplug his computer real quick for a hot second?
I roll like shit, but it's not everybody who failed takes 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
7.
Succeeding will take half. Those who failed will get launched back 20 feet. As the concussive blast hits you, you will not as the concussive blast of this slingshot hits you, all who fail do not have a reaction until the end of his next turn.
How much damage was it again?
23 for a fail, 23 for a fail, half on a success, so 11.
Okay. 69. Nice.
Okay, who's up now?
Well, you still have your action, Brenham, and Kent has their action. No, Kent used his action for the mace. Sorry, Brenham just has his action.
Cool. You little weasel! And polymorph.
All right, that's what, a
Wisdom
wisdom save?
Yes. DC 18.
I rolled a 19 on the dice.
Do I have anything else I can screw you over with?
Well, you don't have a reaction, only bonus action. Now you are Blessing of the True, so you can cast any
Wait.
leveled spell as a bonus action.
Wait. Do I use it?
Do you use what?
I'm very curious.
Curious princess.
God, I hate you for not doing that. I forget that I have silvery barbs. But I can't use that. No, that's not a thing. Wait, is that a thing I can do? Wait, hold on.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on.
Holding.
Also pretend 1. Okay, no. Okay, I got nothing. Never mind.
All right. Also, right, John, make a Constitution saving throw for me for the maintaining concentration on the echo. Your echo damage.
Right. Con save, you said?
Yes, it'll be DC 10.
Oh, pass.
Okay.
Right, I have the 64 points I can still do. Sorry.
Question:
64 points.
as a free action, can I say one thing?
What?
Guards!
Seize him!
You yell guards. It's his turn. You didn't do 64 damage. You did 108.
I did. Yes.
He will look at you all and just go, "Plenty more chicks where that came from. Let's hope you don't find me." And will
You better
like
hope I don't find you.
will like smash his hand into his chest. You'll as that happens, a rune inside his jacket cracks and he spirals into it and he is gone.
And fuck you.
End of his turn. You get your reactions back. At this moment, you immediately, like, The door doesn't come down. The wall falls into dust as you see the spider, a centaur, 4 spears like ready to chuck, like they are unnaturally long arms fully back ready to throw these at Mach 7. The 2 short swords in like a parrying stance and the 2 shields defending the front legs. Like you see this threatening position. The wall falls down. It's empty. He just sees you guys. What happened?
John looks at him with pure disappointment. Next time, at least strip him of everything he has before you throw him in a cell.
He had things.
Yeah.
Countless.
Rock in his pocket to help him get out of here, and then he split open the bindings from behind and tried to get out of here again, and then hit us with a sling, and then smashed a third rock, which finally got him out of here.
He will think for a second, turn and hurl a spear at the door down the hallway as a spider guard that was like coming out of invisibility right next to the door gets skewered through the head. As they get skewered, the invisibility drops and the magical disguise keeping them looking like a spider guard drops, as it is just a fully half elven, no spider features whatsoever, that is skewered against the wall right next to the door, hand partially out to reach it and then immediately going slack. And he goes, you feel the rage and venom in the words as he goes, there are spies. Immediately looks at the 4 other guards next to him, like with a scouring eye. Looks around at the other guards.
This shit is why I pulled watch. This shit right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Shit why I pulled watch. Continue. My apologies.
He stares down the hallway. The other guard, who's like, he's decorated, but decorated in the sense of police officer and police commissioner. He is like police commissioner. The 4 guards at the side of the spider centaur are like high-ranking generals to head of Department of Defense. This police general dude watched the highest fucking guy there is in the army turn who he thought was his friend and guard on this dude, get turned into a skewer, and is seeing him with a hateful eye. Pressed into the corner, weapon shield on ground, armor off, just like, I'm not one of them. Promise, please. And the spider centaur like takes another minute just like studying the rest of the guards around him, like seeing the very minute details and how they move. Looks back to you. I don't know who is in their ranks, but I will ensure the infection in the city I call home is ripped from its host. You were promised an entourage. I don't know if any entourage can be trusted. I don't know how far their infection spreads. I was set to accompany you, but it appears I have business here as well. If you would like. I have trusted these four for the time I have been alive. I do not believe any of them might be a part of them, a part of whoever these enemies are. But I have business here that I need to do. If you are to take anybody to guard you on your journey, I personally would only take these four. Anyone else, even the scholars, cannot be trusted.
Yes,
DM
Brenham.
question. Who webbed him? Was it one of the guards or
A random bystander in the street?
Okay, that is what I was gonna ask. Thank you very much.
Well, time to track that motherfucker down.
Lovely.
Do you tell him any description of the dude who
Yes.
wound him?
Yes.
Without hesitation.
As you describe him, you see like his brain, like, and you see he doesn't have 8 eyes. He has 6 eyes across his head. They're all like moving differently, as if each eye is controlled by different segments of his brain, all computing their own things at a time. As you're describing this person, and he goes, "Thank you. I have business to attend to. If you need anything in an emergency." He pulls out this scroll and hands it to you, John. From one decorated warrior to another, backup is always available.
Appreciated.
He turns around towards the door and, like, at an unnatural speed, like, crouches down and scuttles the into the door, just kind of like just through the fucking wall. He doesn't care. He just goes through the wall. You see a few loose, like, bolts, like 1 or 2 bolts of the guards that were on the outside perimeter wall kind of loose, and he like knocks them out of the air with the short swords and keeps going. You're standing there with the 4 other guards that were by his side originally.
You 4.
They all turn to you.
You're moving with us now. And I swear if a single hair gets hurt on any of us, I will personally rain hellfire on you and anyone who comes after you. Do I make myself clear?
They all unison, "Yes, sir." And
Good.
2 in front leading, 2 in back defending flank. You guys exit out. You go into the half circle thoroughfare. There are a lot of really confused guards kind of staring around, just like, what the fuck was that? They see you guys walking out, more confusion. What happened? One of the scholars, the Spider Centaur scholar specifically, comes over and goes, "No, this might not be the same voice. This might not be the same."
It's the same character, different voice. Can't remember the voice. Okay.
It's been a little bit. He goes,
back up.
What happened? Is everything?
Everything's all right.
Kind of like staying at a distance. Like, where are you going?
We're going places you don't need to know about.
He like kind of stops and like looks around and like kind of just out loud and just like sees the destroyed wall. And typically these people don't talk verbally. They talk verbally to you because that's your communication ones you're used to. They don't do the mental, but you audibly hear him go, "What the fuck is going on?"
The decorum drops. What the fuck?
like maybe he's a part of this group, this terrorist organization, and is unaware of the memo, or maybe he's not and he has zero clue what just happened in the past 5 minutes.
Honestly, even if I was a part of the terrorist organization, seeing that shit, oh my god.
Like, am I doing the right thing now? Okay.
What is happening?
Well, it's more of a, if you're in the terrorist organization at this point, you're not questioning whether you're doing the right thing. You're just like, what did I miss?
Oh fuck.
Is this worth it?
Let me take stock on everything.
But without proper knowledge of what the fuck, you guys go through the city. They lead you into side alleys away from populace, away from guards, but they are like they are like looking at rooftops, looking like past alleyways. They like do like the hold hand up to stop, peek around the corners, and then continue moving to get out of thoroughfare, to get out of eyesight so people can't follow and track you. At one point as you're moving, you glancing behind, just like corner of your eye, see one of them having like this little metal contraption, just kind of stick it to a side wall as you guys go past, and then you like about 20 seconds later you just hear, what is this? I can't move. And you guys keep moving, eventually reaching the far end. The doors on the other side of the doors on the other side of the Undermountain. They, yes.
I was gonna say I do open tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is
they
all.
get through, like bring you through this, and it's like 3 hours of like about 4 hours because they're taking side paths to avoid crowds and try and be unpredictable. Sometimes looping back to make the path even more confusing. Reaching the gate, they one of them pulls out of this satchel, a satchel that is way too small for it. So you realize probably magical bag, a spear that has very heavy rune carvings, throws it at the door, at the like main gate. Where it hits, it creates like this like it's the door but transparent. They guide you, you all quickly run up to it. As you all run through, there is another version of that spear on the other side of the door. He grabs the spear back, the transparent version disappears, and then a different guy pulls out of his pocket this piece of like cherry bomb almost, hurls it at the rock above the doorway, and collapses half of the rock in front of the door, blocking about half of it. And you just hear one go, let's head into the darkness, head off to the side and make sure they can't follow us. We've delayed them as much as we can. We must continue. And has you all beginning to have a heavy dash out of the Undermountain on the opposite side where you entered, heading towards the next major city that Kant and Nox are aware of, Berval. As you all make your heavy dash towards Berval in hopes to not be followed, hoping your measures taken are complete, we will go ahead and end the session there.
Yeah, bye.
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
Your thoughts?
It's fucking
good.
crazy.
That was good.
Can't believe I used a 8th, 7th, 4th level spells and all 3 luck points in
Yeah, that was
one
crazy.
singular little moment.
And yet he still ended up getting
And
away.
yeah, he still got away.
That son of a bitch.
I was gonna turn him into a weasel.
At least you
That's
learned.
a good one.
At least you learned that he has legendary actions.
Yeah.
Do you wanna
and more than
know-
105 health.
108.
Do you want to know the
108.
spell that I realized that I had, like,
More than
partway into that?
you kept the concentration up, so technically, you're not sure if he's dead.
You're not sure. We walk out. His corpse is just there. Oh,
Family Guy death pose.
Looks like he didn't get that far.
You did 6 damage to him when you punched him in the back.
yes.
You did 108. You kept concentration for 216. You did 224 damage.
Oh my
You know what's
god.
actually
yes.
really funny.
What?
I was going through all my stuff, and I came across something I haven't used in a long time. The lowdown.
Yeah?
If I spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat, I can learn in relation to my own either their strength, dex, con, armor class, current health, total class levels, or fighter levels.
Oh.
And I was sitting there, I was like, I should ping his health to make sure I don't kill him. It is what it is.
You want to know the spell that I realized that Nox had that I wanted to use but then couldn't?
What?
Anti-magic field.
That's a good one.
That could have been really helpful to stop him from getting away. But you know what? It's too late.
If the moment before he was going to get out of the cocoon, if he made one more sly comment, I was like, I'm going to set him on fire because spider silk is very flammable. So says Google.
Yes, it is.
I was just going to be like, all right, that's enough of you.
I know,
Fire.
he was being way too fucking smug.
I wonder why.
Well, I know at least 2 of his fingers are broken.
I'm surprised, honestly. I mean, I think I understand that he was just mainly just trying to get away, because, well, this wasn't a fight that I think he would have been able to win anyway. But I was surprised that he didn't, like, give another try at killing Kent or Nox.
Well, he didn't have the knife.
That's true.
And he
That's
said
true.
the knife was really fucking expensive to get, which
It's true.
I was
True.
half expecting Brenham to try to like figure out the knife so he could. I was fully expecting Brenham to try to like figure the knife to use it on him.
I was thinking
No,
about that. That was it. That was a thought that entered my mind.
If I believe correctly, it was actually John that has
I do
the
have
knife,
the
though.
John
Yeah.
has the knife. If John didn't have the knife, I was thinking about using minor illusion or something to create a crystal in the knife and be like,
Make it look
hey,
charged.
you want me to use it on you this time if you don't talk?
Hey, my man.
But you had the knife, so
Yeah. All right.
And you don't know what kind
now.
of crystal, so
Yeah.
good,
See you
good night,
later.
good sleep. Don't
Bye.
dream about spiders.
I won't.
Alrighty, I'm gonna raid everybody out.
Yeah.
I shall see you later.
I will say, Brenham, I was also half tempted to have him cast Feeble Mind on you.
Oh my
Why?
god, what the
Because you
fuck?
kept counterspelling him. It was personal.
yes, it is now. It was to begin with.
The fact
Kill on sight next time we see him.
100%. Either kill on sight or he is turning into a weasel or something. I don't care.
A wee bit of torture never hurt anybody.
you do know exactly. You do know Feeble Mind, right?
I know you've mentioned it to me before.
I know
I've
one of
looked
my
it
characters
up.
has Feeble Mind. I think Solemn
Feeble
has
Mind
it.
is funny. So, Feeble Mind. I cast Feeble Mind on you. You take 4d6. It's an 8th level spell. You take 4d6 psychic damage. Make an intelligence saving throw. Oh, you failed? Your intelligence and charisma score become 1. You can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in an intelligible way. You can identify your friends and enemies, and you know how to protect them. You can make another saving throw after 30 days.
I'm pretty sure that spell's just become caveman.
Yes, it's become Unga Bunga. If you succeed, the spell ends. The spell can also be ended by Greater Restoration, Heal, the heal spell, or Wish.
Man.
Huh. I don't think I can learn that. I can learn that.
You can.
Oh,
It's an Anthable spell.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys
good
later.
to know.
Goodbye,
Good night.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Alrighty, stream. Let's raid you guys out. Who's doing stuffs? Who's doing things? Who's doing things that we can raid up to? I'll need to make some notes after this, because I definitely have some things that I think my Kent and Knox will probably say for next time. I'll raid you guys out to somebody else who's doing D&D as well. Let's do this one. Local Barrel VT. They're also currently doing Dungeons and Dragons. Starting their first episode, it seems, actually. So go give them a whole lot of love from me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye!